Colin here. Thanks for joining me for a special Flashback Friday edition of the Patient Attraction Podcast. Now, as everybody knows, tomorrow is Halloween, and I want to revisit a podcast episode from last Halloween. 7 problems that make mobile websites scary bad. Now, because Google now rewards websites that are mobile friendly, it's more important than ever to avoid these very scary mobile website problems. If you didn't get a chance to hear this last Halloween, enjoy. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for our 2015 Halloween podcast. It's going to be scary good. Stick around. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm Colin Receiver, and today's Friday, October 31st. Today, we're going to finish up our look at mobile SEO by talking about 7 traits of mobile websites that might scare you. I'll tell you why when we come back. I'm about to scare the pants off some of you as we get really technical about mobile websites. If you manage your own website, you should know what these terms mean. If you have a webmaster or a company that is managing your website for you, being familiar with these terms should at least help you tune your BS meter when talking about these issues. Here's 7 problems that you may have if you're using a separate mobile website. Remember yesterday we talked about the 3 ways you can do it with a fully responsive, an Ajax, or a separate mobile site. A separate mobile site is the least desirable of all 3. And here's 7 problems you might have with that. Number 1, and this is the easiest probably to understand, is load speed. The average mobile website takes a little more than 10 seconds to load. And one reason this happens is because of the large images that are on your site. Large files slow down load speed. It also takes longer for web spiders to index your page, meaning that some of the pages may not get indexed or cataloged. 10 seconds is eternity in internet time. After all, 40% of people abandon a website that takes more than 3 seconds to load. Run speed tests on your website and figure out how to cut that load time to 2 seconds or less. Second item, meta tags. And this is related to site indexing too. It's pretty easy to fix. Implement them. The user gets the same experience no matter whether they search on their phone or their computer. Number 3, incorrectly detects the user agent. So when you have a separate mobile site, your website has to be able to tell whether someone is searching from a phone or a computer. And it does this through what's called user agents, which is a frequent place for errors. And when this goes wrong, a smartphone user ends up on a non-mobile site or a mobile user ends up on the full website, neither of which is good. Number 4 is pages that are on your mobile site don't match the desktop version. Your mobile site should match up page for page with your desktop version. It should be the similar or same content. Number 5, not establishing which page is dominant. And this is kind of related to the previous problem of when you have 2 or more of the same page, one for desktop and one for mobile, search engines don't know which is the primary page, or in internet terms, canonical. If you don't have canonical set, you could be getting penalized in the SEO rankings for duplicate content. Number 6, not having a sitemap. And this is another issue related to search engine indexing. If you don't have a sitemap for your mobile site, it's harder for search engines to categorize and crawl all of your web pages. And finally, 7, cloaking. In the search engine worlds, this is as bad as it gets. This is where your website presents search engines one website and real users to a different site. Don't do this. It's very bad. It's considered black hat. You'll get hit with a whole slew of penalties from Google. So there it is. The 7 things not to do and to watch out for on your website. I hope everybody has a great and safe Halloween. I'm going to take my little Spider-Man Ben out for trick or treat tonight. And this will be the last Halloween that he gets to go out alone without his new baby sister tagging right along. So come back next week and hopefully we'll all be over our candy hangover. Until then, keep moving forward.